Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is Mo Zulfiqar with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read any more about what Mo writes on a regular basis, you could head to incomeinvestors.com or you can click the link in our description below. In the income investing spotlight today is DKL Stock. When it comes to investing in the energy sector, most people immediately think of upstream companies, the oil drillers and explorers trying to pull oil and gas from the ground. These companies can make a lot of money when oil prices soar, but they can also get crushed just as quickly when prices fall. It's a boom or bust game. Midstream companies, on the other hand, play a different role in the energy supply chain. Instead of drilling or refining oil, midstream firms handle the transportation, storage, and logistics of crude oil, natural gas, and refined products. Think of them as the toll operators of the energy highway. Essentially, they make money by charging fees as oil and gas move through their pipelines regardless of what energy prices are doing. With this in mind, take a look at Delek Logistics Partners LP, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol DKL. This under the radar midstream energy company has been rewarding DKL stockholders with an increasing dividend for more than a decade. So, Mo, what does Delek Logistics Partners do?
Thanks, Daniela. Delek is a midstream energy master limited partnership, or MLP for short, that owns, operates, acquires, and constructs crude oil and refined product logistics and marketing assets. The assets are company owned and owned via joint ventures. The partnership operates through four business segments, and they're named gathering and processing, wholesale marketing and terminaling, storage and transportation, and pipeline joint ventures. Delec's key area of operations are around the Permian Basin and the Delaware Basin and other regions in the Gulf Coast area. And this includes Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. All in all, Delek Logistics Partners has 850 miles of crude oil and product transportation pipelines and a 700-mile crude oil gathering system.
I see that they just reported stellar financial performance.
Yes, Delek Logistics continues to have excellent momentum carrying into 2025 from 2024. On May 7th, the partnership reported its financial results for the first quarter of 2025, and there were encouraging data across the board with record results. Delek Logistics reported first quarter 2025 net income of $39 million dollars or 73 cents per diluted unit. In the same period a year ago, its net income was $32.6 million dollars or 73 cents per diluted unit. Adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, or EBITDA for short, for the first quarter of 2025 reached $116.5 million. This is compared to $101.5 million in the first quarter of 2024. Net cash provided by operating activities at Delek Logistics was $31.6 million in the first quarter of 2025. In the first quarter of 2024, cash provided by operating activities was $43.9 million. If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video.
The dividend is robust here as well.
To say the least, Delek Logistics isn't new to the dividend game. In fact, this partnership plays this game really well. DKL Stock has increased its distribution for 49 consecutive quarters as for the first quarter of 2025. That's more than a decade of uninterrupted payout growth. During this time, we've had, massive oil crashes, once in a lifetime health crisis, inflation spikes, and everything else in between. To say the least, this kind of consistency is rare in energy space. Most oil and gas stocks are still trying to regain investors' trust after cutting down dividends during downturns. Meanwhile, Delek Logistics just keep handing out more cash to its unit holders. At the current price, DKL stock has a dividend yield of 10.93%, paying $4.44 on an annual basis. Now, with all this said, the obvious question is, are these payouts same? For that, we have to look at the numbers. In the most recent quarter, Delek Logistics Partners reported distributable cash flow, or DCF for short, of $75.1 million and paid out 59.3 million in distributions. That works out to a coverage ratio of 1.21 times, which is more than enough to keep the dividend intact and even allow for growth. And now you might also want to ask is, could the company hit a rough patch given how volatile oil and gas prices have been lately? And to that, I say, sure, it is possible, as no business is bulletproof, but the combination of fee-based contracts, a steady volume, and proven management gives Delek Logistic an edge. I also want to say that the yield on Delek Logistic stock is high, and some might deem it risky, but there is some quality here as well.
Thanks, Mo, for your insights. For the income investors who's tired of chasing yield or waiting for the big tech stocks to start sharing their cash, Delek Logistic Partners could be good portfolio fit. Obviously, this is not a recommendation to buy or anything of that sort, but DKL Stock is presenting a great opportunity at a time where it's hard to find a decent yield. With DKL Stock, a shareholder gets a close to 11% dividend yield thanks to Delek Logistics long-term contracts, a 49-quarter streak of dividend hikes, exposure to oil without the kind of risk you'd assume with upstream companies, and management committed to shareholders. It's also worth noting that DKL stock has significant insider ownership. As for the most recent data, close to 65% of all outstanding shares are held by insiders. What does this mean? It means that insiders have a lot of skin in the game and every reason to make sure Delek Logistics does well. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. Or you can click the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.